matchup. It's going to happen. It's the Cowboy, James Storm, and Serena taking on my guests at this time. Best of my knowledge, the first time the two of you ever teamed together. Magnus, Mickie, James, are you ready for this?
JB, tonight should be a night about celebration. It should be a time to celebrate the fact that you're right. For the first time, they finally get to see the thing they've been clamoring for years. When are you guys gonna team up? When are you guys gonna compete in a ring? And it should be a celebration because this lady right here is coming back to a TNA ring for the first time in 2 years. But it's not a celebration because it's not a match, it's a fight. It's a fight with a guy who tried to take down my family. And James, the only people that will fight alongside you is that little band of misfit Muppets you call the Revolution, and that doesn't include us. Tonight, we fight you for the last time. We bring this to an end.
That's right. I couldn't have said it better myself. You know, I have to thank you for making me, or not even just making me, it was more the people, wasn't it, that had me to agree to one last match, and now I can't think of a better match on the planet or a better man to be standing beside me when we whip your butt all over this arena. And the one thing I can say is, my dear friend Serena, we've been friends for 10 years, and I can't believe that you have let him brainwash you, and I truly want you to see the light, and there's only one way I can see that we can make that happen. And I'm sorry, but friendship aside, family comes first, and if we have to beat your ass all over that ring, it's gonna have to be the way it goes.
All right, it's Mickie, James, and Magnus set to do battle against James Storm and Serena.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Revolution, Serena and the Cowboy, James Storm.
The story goes back some time. It all started when James Storm tried to recruit Mickie James to join the Revolution. James Storm tried to manipulate the engaged couple, Magnus and Mickie James. Got their son Donovan involved in this situation. James Storm, his plan backfired. Mickie James said, I don't know what you're doing. I'm in love with Magnus. We have a son together. I'm not gonna be a part of your revolution. They had an incredible match, did Storm and Magnus at Slammiversary. And now it's come to this.
And their opponents, the team of Mickie James and Magnus.
They said it before, they've never teamed together. Mickie James hasn't been inside a six-sided Impact ring in nearly 2 years. And Mickie James doesn't want to wait a second longer. And Magnus, it's the jump on Storm.
And they are off, if you will. Magnus already taking control of the Cowboy James Storm. He said in his interview that it wasn't going to be a matchup, it was going to be a fight, and he's taking the fight to the Cowboy right now, Josh.
Magnus and James Storm, they battled all over the Impact Zone in their non-sanctioned match at Slammiversary. It could have gone either way, Pope. They both cracked bottles over each other's heads, and it just so happened that Storm would fall on top of Magnus to secure the victory.
Indeed, it could have went either way. Both men left it all in the ring. It was one of the greatest matchups that we've ever seen in the Impact Zone. Kudos to both of them. But right now, bragging rights are on the line. Right now, somebody wants this to end. But who's going to come out on top?
We'll find out here. Serena shot to the kidneys of Magnus from behind. James Storm couldn't have found a better recruit than Serena to join the Revolution. Serena knows Mickie James for many years.
Absolutely. A kick to the back of the head by the Cowboy from the corner. What was going to bring that point up, Josh? All the way back to 2005. Mickie James took Serena under her wing. They became best friends, Mickie's sort of a mentor, if you will, and now it's come down to this.
We'll see what happens here. Storm and Serena against Magnus and Mickie James on Impact. We're back on Wednesday Night Impact. It's Mickie James and Magnus teaming together for the first time ever against James Storm and Serena.
And Mickie just tired of waiting. Boom! The backstabber by James Storm. This could be it.
Yeah, you're right. Mickie James wants to get her hands on Serena. Feels that she's been betrayed by her longtime friend. Serena joining the Revolution. Serena saying that Mickie James let fame and fortune go to her head. And James Storm continues to antagonize Mickie James.
Great choice of words, not just with her, but with Magnus as well, because check it out, James Storm just hit the backstabber, as Serena chokes Magnus while he's on the rope. James Storm hit the backstabber and didn't even go for a cover.
James Storm wants to beat down and humiliate and embarrass Magnus.
That's what it's about right now.
When James Storm is in control, he's very dangerous because he's calculated.
And he simply wants Mickie to suffer while watching him inflict damage upon her fiance.
Left the window of opportunity slightly open for Magnus. Storm may have just shut that. Cover by Storm, and Magnus punches 3 and 2.
You know, that was kind of a nonchalant cover, if you will. Magnus, the former champion, James Storm knows for a fact after that matchup at Slammiversary, you got to do more than just lay on top. How disgusting was that to Mickie James?
Uncalled for, disgusting. That's James Storm. He just wants to humiliate everybody. Storm, snapmare. Drops the leg. Goes for the cover. Again, nonchalant, lackadaisical cover.
Absolutely. As I was saying before, he knows when you're going to go for a cover on someone like Magnus, you got to hook the leg. You got to clinch it in there real tight.
Yeah, but imagine you're in the ring and your fiance standing on the apron, and she's watching and she's cheering you on. You want to do everything you can to not only protect your family, but you want to look good in the ring.
Well,
Your girl watching.
Exactly, Daddy. You got to go home with her, so you better do your best.
Oh,
you better give her your all.
You would think that Magnus and Mickie James would have great in-ring chemistry, but so far it's been Storm. He's isolated Magnus inside the ring. Storm has dialed up the perfect game plan with Serena in this matchup.
And you know, it's like I said before, Josh, it's more so I believe that Storm just wants Mickie out there to say, hey, look, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to destroy your man. I've destroyed your friendship that you thought you had with Serena because I got her to be a part of Revolution.
And James Storm finish his psychological quest. Can James Storm finish what he started in trying to tear apart Magnus and Mickie James? Lung buster there by Storm. What a night it's been so far here on Impact Wrestling. And of course, we invite all of you to subscribe to the Impact Wrestling official YouTube channel. You can see exclusive clips from all your favorite matches, and premiering this upcoming Monday, August 3rd, we bring you 4 brand new TNA Digital Original web series. They start this Monday, August 3rd. Shows like My First Day and the Knockouts Workout. You'll see those starting next week.
Both men, Josh, right now, knowing each other so well, both went for a crossbody, both had to make the tag, and the females, the knockouts are in!
Here we go. This is what we've been waiting for. Mickie James inside the 6-sided ring. Mickie James taking it to Serena. Mickie James looks phenomenal.
How great is Mickie James looking right now? Does it look one beat off, one step off, if you will?
Mickie James looking to secure the victory here. Flies through the air, takes out Serena, and there's James Storm. James Storm needs to get his damn hands off of Mickie James.
This isn't good, Josh. This is not good.
Magnus is down and out on the outside.
Scratch Mickie, claws.
And Mickie James. Slap right to the face, Serena from behind. The action is certainly picked up here as Serena takes out Mickie.
Nice gut buster by Serena to Mickie James.
Magnus back up. Spear to James Storm. It's Mickie and Serena who are legal though.
And
She's calling someone. Serena calling for Koya. Serena is calling for the backup.
could it be all the Revolution, or is she just calling for Koya?
Bring out the heavy. Bring out that big walking stick, that beating stick that Koya carries around.
You never know with them.
Mickie James now showing signs of life. Serena reversal, Mickie hard into the steel steps.
Mickie James is trying to bring her fire.
And there's Koya.
There he is.
With the beating stick in hand. And Koya misses Magnus. Takes out James Storm. Thanks for coming, Koya. See you bye.
This could be it, Josh. Magnus is going for powerbomb.
Powerbomb in the center of the ring. Serena from behind. And Magnus takes care of Serena. Mickie's back in the ring.
Stalking her prey is Mickie James right now.
And Mickie James with a DDT on Serena. And Mickie James and Magnus are victorious.
Your winners, Magnus and Mickie James!
What a win for Magnus and Mickie James here on Wednesday Night Impact. And now, Mickie James is gonna take out James Storm for everything Storm has done.
Mickie James laying down her own hardcore justice during this matchup. Congratulations to Mickie James and Magnus.
The victory kiss. And now Mickie James and Magnus can rid themselves of the Revolution.